gotta come get me. You ain't gotta come over here. I'm chilling.
Hey Donovan, how was the game for you?
Good. It was intense. I think it was what everybody expected, everybody wanted. That was great. You know, the first game set the tone of how it was going to be played, and we went out there and followed suit. I think, our age caught up to us in the second game. Well, not all of us because I'm under 30, but I think at the end of the day, like to see young guys hooping, a world hooping. Kawhi Leonard doing what he does, Bron, KD, like being around that is always a blessing and an honor to be in the stage in front of the fans.
Do you feel like this is a format that you would like to see continue?
Honestly, it's not about the format to me. It's more just about that level, right? I think that was just the level of play we wanted. I'm not really tripping on any format. Just go out there and hoop amongst the best. I do personally like East and West, but like if it's this, it's fine. If it's not, it's not. I'm not really, for anything.
Ant said that Wemby kind of set the tone in terms of intensity earlier on. Do you agree with what he said?
I'm not gonna lie, I was working out when they were playing, so I didn't really watch much of it. But I already knew just from last year being on his team that he was gonna come out and set that tone. He's shown that that's who he is. And when you have a guy like that, coming for everybody, it makes everybody kind of get going. And he said he was going to him and Jamal. So it's no shock that was the case.
Donovan, what changed the most tonight? Was it just the format or also the price?
I think it's the level of play. Thank you. I think just going out there and hooping, getting to it, and I think that's what the fans wanted to see, just to see continuously be like that. And regardless of the format, I think we just got to keep playing that way.
Donovan, just a little sidetrack. Right here from the Philippines. They have a big Filipino fan
Yeah,
base, especially
yeah.
your shoe. It's pretty popular there. Ever thinking of coming out there?
At some point, yes, I want to definitely go back. It was an amazing experience when I went out there. I haven't been back in a long time, but at some point, I'm definitely going to make my way back out there for sure.
How was the Filipino experience?
It was amazing. The love, the amount of love everywhere we went, it was like you had to have full security because people were just mobbing the car, and like in a good way, and it just shows how global this game really is. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something that I want to continue to experience and be able to give them that my presence and to show the love back.
Hey Don, since All-Star is now over, what are some personal and team goals that you have going into regular season?
The goal is to get a championship. That's the goal. Nothing but use this break. Obviously, we just acquired James, Dennis, and Keon, right? So use this break to go out there and be like, all right, hey, it's time to go and get somewhere we haven't been before.
I think most of you guys are probably ready to get home and take the next couple of days off. You're probably ready to get in the gym with James for the first time.
Yeah, definitely gonna take a day off, but I think definitely ready to get back to it for sure.
What are the conversations like between you and James right now?
We haven't really watched film. We haven't had practice, right? We kind of just went into it. So I think just kind of saying, hey, he'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Just keep playing, and then once we get to our film sessions, our practices, we'll definitely have more. But when you have a guy like that, there's not much to say. It's a high IQ guy. I think the biggest thing is like, hey, let's just find ways as a group to continue to get better. And when you have a guy like that, it's not much you need to really do.
Last one.
Donovan, what's it been like just seeing LeBron at this stage of his career? Obviously Cleveland, but then seeing him out today as a teammate. What was it like kind of seeing a player?
Yeah, he's in year 23. For him to be doing what he's doing is always impressive, right? It's always something that you look at. It's like the longevity of it, how he takes care of his body, how he takes care of his mind, how he goes out there and still perform at a high level. I think for a guy like myself, just trying to take little things from it, watching it, and to see him doing that is definitely insane. He's done a lot for our game, and it's just a blessing to be able to be around that.
Okay.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
everybody.
Thanks.